It's okay. I don't have one right now. Daddy's about to play a game, okay? You can play for a little while longer. When the game's over, you have to go to bed, though. Hey, pick your markers up, okay? Put them back in the box.
Playoff spots all on the table, but only if you find a way to win. Welcome to college.
In the rain.
Over the 12th man and the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see, a participant from last year's playoff, the Mississippi State Bulldogs, taking on last year's national champions, the Texas A&M Aggies. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week.
You got to pump it up. You know, pump it up. Turn it up. Go pump it up. You got to pump it up.
Texas A&M about to boot it away to start this game. And he takes this from inside the 5. He goes out of bounds on that return right at the 20-yard line.
Bean. This
place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Here they're trying to get to the edge.
That dude just did not block. He just did not block in the middle there.
And you don't always see tosses into the boundary. Most people want to go to the wide side of the field. Defense was ready. Not as much space when you go wide out there, but more importantly, the defense doing a great job winning, setting the edge, running to the football, shutting the toss down.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Jackson will throw. Quickly complete.
The clicking on and clicking off is crazy. Crazy.
About Mississippi State. They've climbed into the top 15, reached a little bit of a checkpoint, haven't they? Playoff is 12 teams. But it's right about this range if people start tuning in to see what you can do, to see if you're the real deal. Isn't that right, David?
Yeah, and cheering against you, right? Like a lot of times because their teams are doing well or competing with you, but let's see if this squad can build on the momentum. Starting to get some momentum, some love now, Jesse. How do they handle that?
I'm excited to see how this team is going to finish, too, because we know they've got talent. They've got guys that can take the game over. The question I have now moving forward, can they do it on the biggest stages? And today, it's about as big as it gets.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air.
Okay, all right, so the rain is clearly going to be an issue. Got it.
That's exactly how you set a tone when you're on defense, and especially when you're at home. If you can get them and force them into a punt early, keep that crowd going and involved, man, is it fun to play defense.
The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Offense in a bunch formation. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
Yeah, these are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. We don't have to say anything in the locker room, give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to rock and roll. This is when you prove you're the big dog.
It's picked off, and that's number 10. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Rain, sleet, snow, sun shining.
What, Alicia?
I get interceptions.
Yes.
Give me that rock.
I just told you I was about to play a game, okay?
Here comes the Mississippi
Do not
State
put this on your plate. Go get your plate and put that on your plate, okay?
They went 3 and out on their first possession now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Here's the pressure. And he's left with no option.
Lord, man, ask 1,000 fucking things as soon as the game starts.
You know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup on that play.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Jackson gonna throw it. Right on the money. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 20.
I hate wasting an interception. I mean, I get another one the rest of the game.
So these are big for the resume.
So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They turned it over with an interception on their first drive of the game. We're still looking for our initial points of the game. He rifles one deep down the right side.
It's a match, bro. Look, it's a match.
Making a clutch play and turning in a big catch. Texas A&M going quickly.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
It's a seam wide open. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8.
Well, this offense has shown you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. The snap sets up the throw. Steps away to find some room. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Gets the back moving. To the air, it's Hart. He wants it all. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be third down.
Well, this has been a disaster for the offense down close to the goal line. The first snap, they get sacked. The second snap, they're lucky it wasn't picked, throwing that one into coverage. Here you go on third down. You're going to have to throw for it. You better be careful. QB's got to make a good decision.
Motion from the wideout. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Lets it go to the end zone. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And that's a frustrating play right there. Like, the protection was really, really good. Jesse, quarterback holds on to the football, has time, and then makes a critical mistake over the middle of the field.
And he's just staring his guy down for way too long. There was the defender that had a beat on him.
I really thought I was going to catch you off guard. Pass on a fucking flex bone.
Don't expect to see their quarterback make.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Makes the catch. They'll pick up 5. It'll be 3rd and 5.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end-of-season highlight reel. But in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on 3rd down. Jackson will throw. Rushes on him.
What just happened? Did he just fall down? Did he just fall down?
It's a little close, a little too close for comfort, but I tell you what, the quarterback's got to be aware, right? When they're
He literally just fell down.
close to their own end zone, got to know where they're at.
I've never seen that animation.
Good job by the quarterback. I'd like him to get rid of the football next time, but at least he didn't take the safety.
I've never seen that animation in my life.
Goal post, he gets the punt away. And the punt team able to swing him to the ground.
Holy shit, this weather, bro.
Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
And you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Wants to fire on second down. With the catch, it's Mills. Able to make his way past the sticks for the first down, and the time is going to drain out here in the first quarter. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Both sides trying to find a little...
I've never seen that animation in my life.
Move the ball some
That's
here to
crazy.
start the second quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Quarterback making checks. Back to throw, it's Wilkins. Deep shot for the end zone. And that one's way too far for everybody.
And this game is going perfect for the defense right now. They haven't been on the field that much. The offense hasn't had that many possessions. Here we are at the end of the first half. They're still... shutout, and they're ready for this quarterback to take shots. They're sensing the frustration, and that time in perfect position, forcing that incompletion.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll send the back in motion. They just keep firing. He's not afraid to go deep. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
It just looks to me like the offense is starting to get a little bit impatient, right, guys? They haven't scored in this game yet, and all of a sudden now they're taking shots down the field, and they're trying to make it happen. But the defense, they have been lights out. They force another incompletion.
Third and long from the 30-yard line in this defense, hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Here comes the heat. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
You know, I'd be worried right now if I were this head coach. I've already had my starting quarterback knocked out of the game. I'm watching my backup quarterback now get ragdolled around as well. What can we do to protect him and give ourselves a chance to win this game?
So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss.
Well, that was going to take a Herculean effort by that kicker, and he just didn't have enough leg on that kick.
handoff to the lone back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Fires to the big fella. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on 3rd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Lacey.
That's crazy.
Good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
And as an offense, that's just why you cannot get behind the sticks in these types of situations. 3rd in California is hard to complete and is hard to convert for anybody. And even though the running back is able to do something positive on that 3rd down play, it's just too many yards to gain, and now they're forced to punt.
Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Last drive ended after a long missed field goal, and they have it back ready to go to work.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
To the air, it's Wilkins. Looking for a deep man.
You're a bitch. Like, you're actually a bitch.
He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game.
You actually do not possess testicles.
One explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
He wants to change this route. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Bringing the heat. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
A realistic swerve. Kiss my ass.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Here's a heat. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They'll go with a direct snap. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
Well, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time the defense called it at the perfect time. The linebacker able to make the stop on a short game.
And from the offense's perspective, that's probably making a little something out of nothing. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. And the field goal unit will stay put as the head coach decides to go for it on 4th down. Sends it back in motion. On 4th down, trying to find his man.
What just happened? Where's, like... Wow. Wow. He flipped the man, it switched the fucking man assignment, and he snapped the ball. Unless it's actual fucking motion, they should never fucking flip the man assignments. It's crazy, man.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. This quarterback part of their running game. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
Man, the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
And guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing him around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and you know, it's just, and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's just, it's so hard to defend.
The offense stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline.
Come on, JJ. Damn, bro.
Mississippi State comes out after picking up the first down. Jackson gonna throw it. And it's incomplete. If you're gonna take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
Well, you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving
Bro, come on. Come on.
Play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Under fire. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Quarterbacks talk about it all the time. They love the clean pocket where they can step up, throw the football. That is not what they had. Nice job by the defense, beating the offensive line, disrupting the timing, and getting a nice clean hit on the quarterback.
To the air on 2nd down. Trying to burn this defensive back. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Got some room to run. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Bulldogs. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Making side adjustments here. Back to pass, it's Wilkins. Oh, they're after him. Oh, it's a fumble. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. Mississippi State will put a foot to it to crank up the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He'll go out of bounds at the 22-yard line, and that's where this offense will take over. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're... There he goes! All the way
Alicia, sit down.
38-yard line, it's a gain of 15.
You know, good running backs are the ones that can make things happen in small spaces. That running back there found his lane, he found his crease, and there was no hesitation. He got north right away and was able to make a big-time play.
Right down the middle. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
They're dealing with a second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top.
What is he doing? What is he doing? What is he? It's not even match coverage. It's not even match coverage. Where's he doing? Where's he going?
And that one's going to get Reveille howling a happy tune.
Reveille, the 12th man.
It's not even match.
The traditions when you go to an A&M game, these fans love their team and they love playmakers that make big plays down the field.
A&M comes back out with another first down. Quarterback may change this route. Dropping back, it's Hart. Fires to the tight end. He'll be out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 24.
That's just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target, tight end, running across the field on the drag. Nice play.
The Aggies come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Back to pass. Using his feet to buy time. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Wants to throw again. On the run, still looking. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be fourth down.
And you knew he was going to take a step back because you can't throw the ball for over 80% in a season. Like, that's ridiculous. Last week he was on fire, but this week, man, he's freezing cold. And he's got to find something to get this offense going. But right now, just off target. Somebody needs to step up, make a play, and maybe get a spark for this offense.
They get him on the ground, but that'll be enough to give Texas A&M a first down.
That's a risky play call there, fourth and a couple of yards, and you turn around, you hand it to your running back, you say, my guy's a better athlete than any of yours on defense, and he's going to find a way to keep this drive going.
They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Texas A&M going up tempo. Looking to throw on first down. He's got it on the run. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The RPO complete to the left. Touchdown, Aggie. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Here's the return from inside his 10. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Jackson will throw. Buys a little extra time. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. The Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Going to swing it on second down. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield.
When you run those routes, those curl routes just like that, those DBs are going to break when you go to throw the football. So you better put that thing on a line, and the QB did there. Put it on a line. Great job, great catch. First down.
On the ground, it's Lacey. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? Receivers work tirelessly, tapping that toe along the sideline, and it just looks so natural for him.
Yeah, it can't just be pat and go all the time, right? Where he's just jogging down the field, ball hits you right in stride. You got to be able to make awkward body catches and do it getting your feet in bounds. That was sweet.
Calls his own number. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed. He's not the biggest guy in the world, so he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
They'll line up for a second down play. Jackson gonna throw it.
Oh my God, bro. Oh my God. Come on. Come on.
The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the 3rd quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st
Oh, I
down.
pressed the wrong button. God damn it. I fucking fat fingered the button.
Defense gets a 4th down stop.
Circle was wide open, bro. Wide open in the middle of the field.
You practice specific plays on 4th down for those types of situations, and you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really clean looks, easy to execute against. They didn't get a clean look that time, so you chalk it up to
I don't know
the
what the fuck
defense.
happened there, but okay.
Take note of it next time. You might not run that play again if you're in a similar situation.
Plays like that, he's fitting in with the Aggie legends, Christian Kirk and Mike Evans.
And that's when you've seen them just high-flying, fun, tempo, making plays down the field. Having those go-to guys, those A&M offenses were always fun to watch.
Love to see it.
Just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
To the air, it's Hart. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Things just not going as easy for this guy as they did his last game out. Last time he completed over 70% of his throws. This week, though, defense taking some throws away. They've made some plays. He just hasn't been quite spot on with his accuracy. He's going to have to play better.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here.
Brother, like what is that throw out of? He didn't even get a throw out of sack animation. He's in the middle of being sacked.
On the defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback.
God, bro.
Disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
We've reached the break, and Texas A&M leads it. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So 1st down will open up the final period. Quarterback making adjustments. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. He didn't even give him time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive, bringing the fight to the offense.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Looking to the big tight end. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to throw, it's Wilkins. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Well, the offense has made it known on this drive. They're trying to throw the football, and they're going to let this quarterback go to work. The defense does a great job winning up front. They get the sack to try to slow this momentum down.
Splits the uprights. Good. And that lead grows even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Western Kentucky is getting smoked today. This is an eye-opener. It's the type of game that can just demoralize a fan base. They're trailing by 14 to Minnesota. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any update updates, you'll see them here, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. On target to the left. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Looking to throw on first down. On a little time, lets it go.
It's not a good pass. Not a good pass. Had it been the match? Yeah, it was match. Great. He got by and I thought he was going to keep going, and the fucking linebacker stayed with him.
Extra people on the stop troops.
Yeah, no doubt. They've been flying
just
all
ran.
over the field, and the tradition of the 12th man is like no other. You don't see that anywhere else in college football, and this defense and crowd gets into the game, and they represent.
Jackson will throw.
You're fucking lying, bro.
That's number 10. Takes it the other way.
I mean, how do you miss it that bad? Jay just throwing picks 45 yards downfield. Like, I'm throwing a fucking 8-yard zig route.
Really got to be impressed with the defense here. Late in the game, still firing off the ball and still making plays. What a great job. Not just picking it off, but taking it all the way back to the house. That pads their lead, and that should do it. You think that should do it now to get the win.
He wisely lets that one.
I mean, I'm not trying to throw the ball deep, split the ball in between coverages, like, not trying to do anything fucking difficult, and he just...
The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. It looks as if this game is going to be one.
I'm down 2 possessions in the fourth quarter.
But the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas, and that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the fourth quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Intercepted for the 11th time.
Makes no sense.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this.
It's not even pressure, bro. Throwing to a wide open guy with no pressure.
The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now they move the ball.
Going for it all.
What the hell? What on earth? What happened?
Has commenced. The lead grows, and you can sense they know how important wins are this late here in Week 11.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
With the return.
LP has got to be talking about him. I haven't thrown a single fucking high ball all game. Maybe one earlier. I might have thrown one in the first half.
Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Lacey. Running into the open space. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17.
Just get a good drive.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
And that's kind of crazy. I didn't think that would happen coming into this football game. I didn't think we'd get in the fourth quarter and just call his name. This offense, man, he is a big play, dynamic weapon. They got to continue to get him the ball more because he can make enormous plays for your offense.
Pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field and get ready to play the pass.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down.
Wow.
They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Well, at this point of the game, in the second half, down 3 possessions, you're not punting anymore, right? Every 4th down you're going to be going for, regardless of where you are in the field. The problem is, defense knows it too, so they're going to play call accordingly. That time, they had a better play call on. They execute. It's just been that kind of day for this offense.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Might be changing the route. Motion from the back. Looking for a man. It's Wilkins. A shot toward.
I mean, how? How has he beat that bad?
Sail it way too far for everyone.
Like, come on.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off.
I have no idea who I'm stuck on.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Trying to take it.
Who the fuck is calling me right now?
And he can fill up the hand now with that pick, man. That's number 5 on the season. Consistently making plays for his defense. Always a guy where we're going to be calling his name over and over again.
To the air on 1st down. Unloads it left. He's got it. Turning it on. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Mississippi State. Once he got some room, it was over.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, if he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Wants to go up top. He's got it. 2-point conversion is good. Just a couple of possessions down, so there is some hope.
On that 2-point conversion, they spread the field, 5 wide receiver set, trying to create some windows to throw into, and they come away with a beautiful-looking, schemed-up 2-point conversion.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4.
Yeah, and a nice job by this defense. This is a critical moment, right? We got to get the football back. They're backed up, thank goodness. Force a punt here, get the football back so we can make some magic here in this 4th quarter.
They're in control. The clock is their friend. You'd have to expect another run here on 2nd and 6. He might want another play. Back to throw. It's Wilkins. Dumps it to the back.
Bro, I got fucking
Catch in the middle. It's Powell.
caught looking backwards.
Finally get him on the ground, but he's got
I gotta pay
explosive
attention.
play for the first down. Sometimes people put too much stock in a higher-ranked team is supposed to win. Looks as if that's going to happen thanks to the passing game in this one.
Yeah, they've got weapons, and we've seen that in the early part of this season. Speed on the outside. When they've got one-on-one matchups, they take advantage of it. They're making a statement here today, though.
Yeah, when you do it against elite competition, your ranking starts.
If you're trying to just run the clock out, you can kneel it.
The pressure will climb as well, but this is a good statement day for this team.
Texas A&M back to work with another first down. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. It's Powell.
Awesome.
Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Catch in the middle, it's Norman. Oh, he's got some space. Now the connection takes it to the 11. One more yard on this second down might just put an exclamation point on this one. Looking to fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
The offense changing the play. He caught it. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the
It wasn't out of bounds?
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
What the fuck?
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Scanning the field, it's Wilkins. Looking for the score.
I fucking playmate. I fucking knew where you were going with the ball. Fucking knew it was going to that tight end.
Good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to
Overran it.
and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. Back to pass. Dances away to buy time. And he was shooting for the end zone there, and they couldn't make the completion.
Man, really good job by this defense staying positive. They gave up a bunch of yards, got down towards the shadow of their own goal line. 2 straight passes, 2 incompletions, trying to just get off the field here with only giving up 3 points.
Looking to the end zone on
I have no idea where I'm at.
and they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds.
You can fake it. Don't fucking kick the field goal.
Have to settle for a field goal.
So count as a 3-possession loss. It'll affect me in the polls a lot more. God damn it, man.
And they
Thank God.
Now the kicker's going to throw it. Got away from trouble and got
Thank God.